Good morning, one and all. We are going to start new chapter 8 quadrilateral exercise 8.1 question number first. The angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral. So how to do this question? First of all, we have drawn a rough sketch of a quadrilateral ABCD, and then simply let the angle be x. Suppose we have let angle here x. So what is the angle A? We have taken here angle A is 3x. So write here 3x. Angle B 5x. Angle C 9x. And in the continuation angle D is 13x. So angle A, angle B is equal to 5x. Angle C is equal to 9x, angle D is equal to 13x. Hereafter, we will apply the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Okay, so right here in quadrilateral ABCD, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360, and that is, we know, angle sum property of the quadrilateral. The sum of all interior angle of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So that's why we have written this property. Now angle A, what is the angle A we have let here? 3x. So 3x plus angle B 5x plus angle C 9x plus angle D is 13x is equal to 360 degree. Now at 5 plus 3 8x plus 9 and 13, that is 22x is equal to 360. Now if you add, then what will come here? 22 plus 8, 22 plus 8 is 30x is equal to 360 degree. Now 30 will go down to divide 360. Then 360 upon 30. Now if you divide 360 by 30, the 0 cancel, and 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6, so 12 degree. We got value of x is 12 degree. Hereafter it is very easy to calculate. How? Angle A, let angle A we have 3x, so means 3 multiply 12, that is 36 degree. Angle B we let here 5x, to 5 multiply 12, that is 60 degree. Angle C is equal to 9x, that is 9 into 12, 108 degree. Angle D is equal to 13x, that is 13 multiply 12. So do multiplication, 12 and 13. So 12 3 ja 36, carry 3. 12 1 ja 12, 12 plus 3, 15. So that is the value of all the angles we have calculated easily. Question number second. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then show that it is a rectangle. So students, first of all, we have drawn here a figure of a rectangle because we want to prove this is rectangle. A, B, C, D. And suppose this is not rectangle now, this is only parallelogram. And you know the property of parallelogram, that opposite sides are equal and parallel. So opposite sides are equal is the property of parallelogram. We have drawn the figure of ABCD, and what is written? ABCD is a parallelogram if AB equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal, we have written. And what is given in this? AC is equal to BD, means both diagonals also are equal. It is written over here. Okay. Now we have to prove it is a parallel, it is a rectangle. So how we have to prove rectangle? If we have proved angle D is equal to angle 1, we have constructed here angle C is equal to angle 2. And to prove if ABCD is a rectangle, you can prove this parallelogram is rectangle if angle 1 and angle 2, means angle D and angle C we have proved 90 degree both, it means this is a parallelogram. This is a rectangle. In a parallelogram, if opposite angles are 90 degree or adjacent angles are 90 degree, then it is called rectangle. So we can prove very easily. How we start? Look. Here what we can observe? Triangle ADC and triangle BCD. See the observation in the triangle. In triangle ADC and triangle BCD, we know here AD is equal to BC. AD equal to BC, it is given. This is what? Side. And region given. It is already given. And then AC is equal to BD. This is also given. Both diagonals. So write down AC is equal to BD. This is also side of both triangle. But region is what? Given. This is also given. Because AD, see, AC and BD are diagonals equal. It is given. That's why we have written here. Then third, DC. DC is base of triangle ADC. And CD is base of triangle BCD. So DC is equal to CD. This is also side. And what is the region? Common base. Actually it is common side, common base for both triangle. So that's why. Now what we can observe over here? Side, side, side. Therefore triangle ADC congruent to triangle BCD by SSS congruence rule. Side, side, side congruence rule. So angle D and angle C means angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent angle. Both angles are equal. Now we know that that adjacent angle of a quadrilateral, adjacent angle of parallelogram are supplementary. We know that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. What is the region? That adjacent angles of a parallelogram. This is the property. Adjacent angle of parallelogram are supplementary. So you have written this way. Now we have already proved in CPCT angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. To angle 1 plus again in the place of angle 2 write down angle 1 because they are equal by CPCT is equal to 180. So now angle 1 plus angle 1 means twice of angle 1 is equal to 180. Here the 2 will go down to divide 180. So angle 1 is equal to 180 upon 2. If we divide 180 by 2, then we will get a 90 degree. So we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 90 degree. Hence ABCD is a rectangle. It is proved that the parallelogram with right angle is called rectangle. So question is done very easy. Question number 3. Show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles, then it is a rhombus. Students, we have drawn the figure here. And what is given? ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC and BD diagonals bisect at right angle, and they are bisecting means AO, we have written here, AO is equal to CO and DO is equal to BO. Okay, they are at now angle 1, 2, 3, 4 all are right angle 90 degree. And what to prove? If we have proved in this quadrilateral that all sides are equal, means AB is equal to BC equal to DC equal to AD, it means this is a rhombus. In a rhombus all four sides are equal. So now we can start very easily. Look what to do. Take in triangle ABO. First you take in triangle ABO and in triangle CBO. Triangle CBO. This is O point O. Now what we can observe over here in both the triangle? See, actually BO is equal to BO. BO common side for both the triangle. BO is side and region is what? Common. It is common side, that's why. And angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Why? Because they are 90 degree right angle. So angle 1 equal to angle 2 means right in bracket angle. And why? Because 90 degree. Both are 90 degree right angle. So you write 90 degree or right angle. Then AO is equal to CO. AO is equal to CO. This is side. And what is the region? Because it is given diagonal bisect. Diagonals bisect each other. This is the region, each other. That's why we have written. So therefore you can say here, you can observe triangle ABO congruent to triangle CBO. Both are congruent by which criteria? SAS congruence rule. If both triangles are congruent by SAS rule, so we can say AB is equal to BC by CPCT, corresponding parts of AB is equal to BC. We have proved AB is equal to BC by CPCT. Similarly, we can say that triangle AOB, ABO congruent to triangle ABO, DAC, ABO and ADO, say triangle ADO. Therefore, you can say AD is equal to AB. So, we can say AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, because you can see in the figure, means both the pair of triangle will be congruent by SAS property, and this both pair also will be congruent by SAS, means every pair of triangle will be congruent by SAS. So all sides are equal, hence it is a rhombus. That is, we have proved it is a rhombus. See, it is rhombus. We have proved that the figure is rhombus. Very easy way. Okay, we no need to take the long process. We have to prove one pair of side congruent. Then similarly, all four pair will be congruent to each other. Hence, the all four sides of this quadrilateral will be equal, and we can say the question is done. Question number 4. Show that the diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other at right angles. We have drawn here figure of a square ABCD. Every angle is right angle, and we have drawn two diagonal BD and BC and constructed angle 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to prove that AB is equal to AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. That we have to prove first, because diagonals are equal. And then AO is equal to CO, means bisecting. This diagonal is bisected by the diagonal, and DO is equal to BO. And every angle at the center, angle 1, 2, 3, 4 are right angle. So we start the question very easily. Look, first what we can observe, in triangle ADC and another triangle BCD. In both the triangle, what we can observe, triangle ADC and BCD. Look, AD is equal to BC. These are equal side. Why? What is the region? Given. It is given already. We know the all sides of a square are equal, so that is given. Then angle D is equal to angle C. This is equal. Both angles are equal. Why? Because right angle or 90 degree. It is 90 degree, that's why. Then DC is equal to CD. DC for this base of this triangle, and CD base of BCD. So this is side and region common. Common base. It is a common side. Therefore, we can observe over here triangle ADC congruent to triangle BCD by SAS congruence rule. SAS congruence rule. If both triangles are congruent by SAS rule, so we can say here AC is equal to BD by CPCT. It means we have proved the first part of this triangle AC is equal to BD. Okay. Now we have to prove BO is equal to DO, means they are bisecting at right angle. These. So that part is also easily done. Now if you look here, triangle ABO and triangle CDO. Look, in triangle, I am taking in triangle ABO and triangle DABO and C, triangle ABO, then CDO, triangle CDO. In both the triangle, what we can observe here, you know this angle, actually which angle? Let me construct this angle also. Suppose this is angle 5, this is angle 6, this is angle 7, this is angle 8. So easily we can say angle 5, angle 6 of this angle triangle, this angle. Angle 6 is equal to angle 5. These are angles. And what is that region? Alternate interior angle. Angle 5, angle 6, angle 5 equal to angle 6, alternate interior angle, because these are, you know, the square is parallelogram, so that's why C. And similarly, C. AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD, that is side, and region, it is given. Opposite sides are, or all sides are equal in coordinate in that square. Then after that, angle 8 and equal to angle 7, alternate interior angle. Angle 8 is equal to angle 7, that is angle, and we can say alternate interior angle. So we can say triangle ABO congruent to triangles DCDO by ASA congruence rule. If both triangles are congruent ASA rule, then we can say AO is equal to CO, AO is equal to CO, and BO is equal to DO by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangle, by CPCT. So we have proved that both diagonals bisect here. Okay. After that, you have to prove that angle 1 and angle 2 90 degree, we can say, and angle 4 and angle 3, that is also very easy. See how we will do this. In this simple way, we will prove, you know, that the triangle, see what is the name of this triangle we have taken here. Let me take triangle ABO and triangle ABO and CBO, both will be congruent by SSS criteria. Triangle ABO and triangle CBO, they will be congruent, means how? See, AB is equal to BC, it is given. AB is equal to BC, this is side, region given. And then AO is equal to CO, we have proved just now as above, that AO is equal to CO, right here, CO, this is also side, region, proved just now. And BO is equal to BO comma, BO is equal to BO, this is also side, comma. Therefore, triangle ABO congruent to triangle CBO by SSS congruence rule. If both are by SSS congruence rule, so we can say angle 1 and angle 1 equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT. And again you know that AOC is a straight line. AOC is a line. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Region is what? straight angle or supplementary? Supplementary, you can say oblique straight angle. Straight angle. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180. Angle 1 plus angle 2, again write on angle 1 because both are equal by CPCT. So angle 1 plus angle 1 equal to 180. So therefore twice of angle 1 is equal to 180. It means angle 1 is equal to 180 upon 2. That will give you 90 degree. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Similarly, angle 2 plus angle 2 equal to angle 3 and angle 3 equal to angle 4. So therefore you can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 4 equal to 90 degree. Hence proved. The question is done. It is too long, but it is easy. Thank you. Question number 5th. Show that the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angle, then it is a square. What is given? AB is equal to AC is equal to BD. Both diagonals are equal and they are bisecting, means AO is equal to CO and BO is equal to DO. And angle 1, 2, 3, 4, that all angles at center, they are right angle. To prove, we have to prove AB, BC, CD and DA, means all four sides are equal and every angle is right angle. Then it is already proved that it is a rectangle. Now we can start. So let me take question first. It's very easy. Construction we have done already here. 1, 2, 3, 4 angle, and these the part of the bisecting part of diagonal we have constructed. Now take in triangle, what we are taking in triangle AOB and triangle AOD. Now what you can observe over here, see AO is equal to AO, that is side and region common side it is. And then angle 1 is equal to angle 4, that is angle and region 90 degree. It is given already 90 degree. Then BO is equal to DO, this is side of both the triangle and region given. This is already given here. See, DO equal to BO. So therefore we can say triangle AOB congruent to triangle AOD by SAS congruence rule. Both triangle are congruent by SAS rule. Therefore we can say AB is equal to AD. Similarly we can say AB is equal to AD. Similarly we can say that BC is equal to DC. So AB is equal to AD is equal to BC is equal to DC, means all four sides will be equal by the CPCT. Now after that we can take another fact of this quadrilateral. In triangle ADC and triangle BCD, what we can observe, we have proved AD is equal to BC, we have proved here. See, all four sides are equal. Then here is a AD is equal to BC, that is side and region proved. Okay, and then AC is equal to BD, that is also side, but it is given diagonal given. And DC is equal to CD, that is common base, it is side but common, you can say common base. So therefore again we can say triangle ADC congruent to triangle BCD by SSS congruence rule. SSS congruence rule. If both triangle are congruent by SSS rule, see, we have done this way. SSS rule, it means we can say triangle D is equal to triangle C. So next page I will take here. Therefore angle D is equal to angle C by CP CT. Angle D equal C. Angle D equal to angle C by CP CT. If both triangles are congruent, ADC and BCD. That now angle C. We know that angle D plus angle C is equal to 180. What is the region? The region is that adjacent angles of a parallelogram Why it is parallelogram? Because all four sides are equal, then it is a rhombus. And if rhombus is parallelogram, we know, that's why directly we can write down adjacent angles of quadrilogram, because we have proved already all four sides are equal in this quadrilateral, it is rhombus. And in all rhombus is parallelogram, so that's why I have written angle D plus angle C equal to 180. And we have proved already angle D and C are equal. So angle D plus again angle D, in the place of angle C write down angle D, is equal to 180. So twice of angle D is equal to 180 degree. So angle D is equal to 180 upon 2. So if you divide, it will be 90 degree. So therefore angle D is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degree. If these are 90 degree, then you know that opposite angles of parallelogram always equal. The angle D, angle B also 90 degree, angle C 90 degree, angle A also 90 degree. So therefore angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree. Region opposite angles of parallelogram. So therefore we can say that parallelogram with all four sides equal and right angle is called square. It's called a square. That we want to prove. Then it is a square, hence proved. We have done the question. Please revise this question nicely because it is very important question.